Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need.
Okay, I think we're getting there. Finally, we've got everything live. And oops. And everything seems to be functioning mostly correctly. Hopefully that will work. Hmm. Okay.
We have one person that's just labeled as Zoom user. If they want to give name, I can rename it for them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought that was probably who it was, but I wasn't sure. So
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I can still be heard on the live. Um Okay. Can you guys still hear us on the live? Good evening, Megan. Great. I'm glad you can hear us. That's awesome. Great. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you're here. I'm glad you've made it. How's everybody's eclipse going? If you're feeling particularly intense, it's an eclipse. Okay, there's an eclipse going on, and could probably make you feel a little bit, could make you feel depressed, could make you feel stressed, could actually make a lot of great things happen for you. Mariah said, I always feel intense. All right. It happens. You're probably Scorpio risings or something. Well, it looks like we're getting everybody here. And everyone seems to be gathering. And I'd say that today we're going to be doing some lives with JamieAngel. As far as the group goes, I would say in case you've noticed, there's somebody that was removed from the group for inactivity. So if you wonder why I removed some mediums, sometimes it's because they're like completely dishonest or not following through on readings or doing something like that, like not running a good business. And I don't want to vouch for people like that. But also, sometimes people go inactive, and I ask for like participation from every medium in the group. I don't think it's a big ask. They should go live at least once a month, and they're allowed to post advertisements and things in the group. That's the agreement. It's been going on for about a little over a year, I think, maybe a year and a half.
Mhm.
Anyway, so sometimes I have to remove people because they didn't follow through on that agreement. Okay. I mean, there's thousands of groups for mediums, so I'm sure you guys know them. You're probably in them. It sounds logical to me, Mariah, but some people are like, Hollis, you shouldn't take people out of the group with no explanation. And I'm like, there was an explanation. They're telling you there was no explanation, but there is an explanation. Okay. There's always an explanation. So I always have my reasons for doing things. I don't just go around hating people for fun. Who the hell does that? I guess somebody does. But I'm not doing that. So I just want to spread that out. Also, be aware that there's like scammers. So they'll sometimes copy people in the group. Sometimes they'll just have a weird name. Regardless of what their name is or what their profile picture looks like, if they message you first, it's a scam. So, and in fact, I would say never pay for a reading unless like the person has a website and scheduling software and like a business PayPal account. Because if you send it as a gift, you can't fight it. PayPal will not give you your money back. Okay. But if you go through a business thing like I just described, they will honor it and they'll give you your money back if that person didn't follow through. Okay. So I don't like to see people get scammed. That's one of the reasons I do the group the way I do. That's one of the reasons I like made Psychic Insights, is because I wanted to bring honest mediums together that maybe aren't that great at managing business. I'm really good at managing business. So I was like, how about I manage the business for you and you just do your readings? You focus on doing readings, I'll focus on the business because I can do both. And they're like, right? Sure. So that's the agreement. And that's why we're a team at Psychic Insights. And that's exactly what you're seeing here today. Okay. So here I am, tech support for JamieAngel. And so that they can just come in here, focus on doing readings for all of you. And then we can be, a team together. And then for you, the client, the sitter, they can stay in Psychic Insights and know you're not going to be scammed. So as long as you're at Psychic Insights, you're not getting scammed. You always go to our website. You always book through the scheduling software. And I think that that's like, for me, if I was a customer, when I'm a sitter, I want to know where I'm spending my money. I want to know that they're going to follow through with what they said they were going to do. right? Or whatever I'm signing up for. So, and that's what these lives are for. These lives are little mini sort of meetings where you can kind of get to know readers. It's also our way of giving back to community and helping those that maybe can't afford readings for whatever reason. So JamieAngel is going to do readings today that are more spirit guided. So we trust that spirit will bring through the spirits that are meant to be read today. Okay. So Jamie, do you have anything you want to add?
And just making sure that all my devices are powered off, so I'm not getting in the middle of something, having it blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm sure we've all been there. One of the things that I encourage people to do is, as much as you're able to, visualize the loved ones that you are wanting to connect with, because visualization is a key part of manifestation. So even if you have pictures of your loved ones, you can look at those pictures and that will help for their energy to come through. You don't have to necessarily show them to us, but just having them as your point of contact can be powerful in bringing that energy through, because your loved ones know you even after they have departed. So when you do this, when you connect with them through your intentions, they then respond to those intentions and reach out back. So that is where I would encourage everyone to work with today. I usually like to start with a bit of a meditation. For anyone who has not seen me before, I have had mediumship giftings ever since I was a child, and I'm also an empath. I also do card readings as well as some coaching around mindset and spirituality, both. One thing that I also have among my tools is a unique technique called fabriomancy. It is divination using pieces of fabric. If you've ever taken and looked at a piece of fabric that's been tossed in the hamper or laid aside and seen some sort of an image or a face, that's kind of where it starts with. Some of the more simple types of fabriomancy are actually just casting or pulling of various pieces of cloth of different colors. But others can be more complex with one or more pieces of fabric. I encourage people to, if you have a piece of fabric that's related to your loved one, that can be a really powerful way to connect with them. So that is one thing I do encourage for those who do have those interests. I also encourage people to regularly develop some meditation practices, because that will raise your vibrations. So I tend to start with a bit of a meditation. Oftentimes I do the I am meditation, which is a very brief one, but sometimes I do the ground center banish and shield tree meditation. And with that, we simply think of our feet like roots, and we allow the energy to rise up through them, just as the nutrients from the earth rise up through the roots of the tree, and allow it to rise on up through your legs, on up through the hips. Allow it to rise up into your torso, also known as our trunks. And then allow it to reach out into my arm branches and head. I like to let those branches wave in the breeze a little bit, because it helps me to think of the palm trees and the weeping willows. They bend with the breeze, allowing it to guide them instead of fighting the sensation and fighting that wind, which causes many trees to break. So allowing it to guide and to build your energy. When we get enough energy in those branches, make a ball with it, an energy ball, and then we place it right in our middles. You know that spot in your belly that when things are stressful, you tend to feel it in that gut spot? That's your center. And when we place that energy there, it can bring that calm, peaceful energy back to balance for us. A place we can go to when we need to tap into that. And if you've ever seen a fountain that's in a pond, right, self-perpetuates, that's how this energy works. It's self-perpetuating, so you can go back to it at any time and tap back into that. Then I take my palms outward. I envision all the stressors of the day, week, or month, anything that's an obstacle or frustrating, just as if they were children's towers of blocks. And I envision them being knocked down as I do a 3-breath rotation. Inhale the positive, exhale the negative. Inhale the positive, exhale that negative. Inhale the positive, exhale the negative. At this point, your hands should be at your sides. I usually like to do a little bit of a bump out, where you're just kind of blowing all the debris away. And then we take the palms upward, palms facing upward, and we envision a bioluminescent shield around us. I do a pre-breath with this so that I can end on a inhale of positivity. So I do a pre-breath first so that when I do the first negative, I already have breath in me. Exhale the positive. Exhale the negative. Inhale the positive. Exhale the negative. Inhale that positive. Exhale that negative. Inhale that positive. At this point, our hands should meet above us, and we use our arms to then define our space. In this shield, anything negative hits it, reflects back to center. Anything positive feeds the shield. And it's into this space that we welcome our loved ones to come and visit. It is a space where nothing can harm us. We're safe, we're loved, and we're at peace. You can use that anytime you want to reconnect to that peaceful space. I know people who use it in stores and people who use it at various points when they're in stressful situations, and it has helped them. Right now, I feel a number of loved ones coming through. I'm seeing an older man, I would say probably 60 to 80 range. So he has gray hair. It's parted on the side. He strikes me as probably either Spanish or Greek, some sort of Mediterranean, possibly Italian type of gentleman. He is built kind of muscular, like he's done a bit of labor in his time, and that more of a tan, leathered type of skin type. So someone I believe would have been an outdoor worker much of their life, possibly construction or something similar to that. I don't know if this resonates with anyone here yet. If it does, please raise your hand. Are people able to unmute, or are we needing for you to unmute them?
No, I'm gonna have to unmute them.
Okay, that's what I believed was the case, but I figured I'd double check. So,
But they can say something
Yeah.
in the chat. They
Yeah.
can raise their hand. They can go like this in the screen until I see you.
yeah, down at the bottom, there is a raise hand feature that you can use if you need to raise your hand.
Mariah is saying, my tata was a railroad worker his whole life.
Okay,
what you
that
were
makes
saying?
sense. That makes sense. That would be quite likely.
Okay, let me bring Mariah up here. Okay, Mariah, you have to check on your camera. Can you turn it on? I don't think Mariah has the ability to use camera or video
Okay.
or doesn't know how.
Down in the bottom of your screen, there should be a thing that says video. Let me see if I'm able to find your thing and engage.
There we
Ah,
go.
there you go. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mariah, you should be able to speak as well. But we can't hear you.
Okay, you need to be unmuted.
There you go.
Okay.
Can you speak now?
Okay.
Can you say something, Mariah? Can you say hello? Nothing.
Let me try unmuting from here.
I already tried that.
Are you
Mariah,
able
you don't have a microphone or something hooked up. Okay, Mariah, can you speak now? No. Okay. I don't know what to say except for maybe she can type.
Okay, well, you can type in what you'd like to say as feedback. That's fine. He seems the type that in life he kind of had that stiff upper lip type of thing, trying to stay strong. I get the sense that he carried a lot of the load for others so that they could have things better, a better life. He's at rest. I feel like he one of the big things that he wants you to know is he's at rest, and he feels like he's finally gotten the rest he's earned in life. That he did everything that he could for those he loved, and now he's able to relax. Is his wife with him on that side too? There's a couple people over there. They seem very content with each other. I get the impression that they were very much together and in love throughout their lives. The commitment to each other. And it's one of those things where they're happy to be together, though they know it's hard for you on this side.
I don't know if you can
Knew
read
each
what's
other
going on
since
there.
kindergarten. They're together forever. Yes. Love like
Sounds like
that
they knew-
is rare to
knew each-
find. When you've been together from childhood on, that love is indescribable. And death never really ends it. It just continues. And they will help you to find family, loved ones, people in your life to help you to have all the love that you need. Yes, they've seen that. There's a lot of pain there, a lot of grief. But they're reaching out to you and to your family. They desire for you to be together, functioning together, loving one another through it rather than tearing apart. And I believe I had seen a comment you made on a picture that I had posted about a little one also there, and there is a child there. Your grandparents are taking good care of that child. The baby isn't alone, that beautiful little girl.
Sounds like it was her sister's daughter. She was too.
Yes. Yes. That little one, she's got a very bright smile. That little baby's got such a beautiful smile. Was there a special teddy bear she had? Kind of a creamy colored bear I seem to see. I seem to see her with a little stuffy. It's either like, it seems like it's a cream color, possibly a very light yellow otherwise. That's that very pale coloring. Might even be a duck. That she's safe. And they all love you so much. They've been sending you signs. You have a picture of her with stuffed animal like that. Awesome. I feel like you've gotten some signs with clouds, as well as some butterflies. Did your grandfather play an instrument?
Sounds like she confirms that it was
Yes.
in the clouds.
You see the signs in the
Signs.
cloud.
And
Played
that her
violin.
great grandfather played the violin.
Okay, because I was hearing some sort of music that seemed like string instruments. That makes sense then. Are you familiar with the Rachmaninoff pieces? Um, they're violin pieces that are very popular. Classical music.
She says she feels her nana
And
when she sees
you
butterflies.
see butterflies, yes. You have a mandolin of his. Do you play it? If you want to connect more to him, you may want to take some lessons. Okay. I get the sense that it means a lot to you and is a connection point between them, between you and them. And that item may be important for you in feeling that connection. Have you expressed to her that you want to keep that mandolin? You said she's selling everything. Does she let you have it? Good. It seems to bring them joy that you have it. And perhaps you will be able to take some time for yourself to be able to learn how to play something on it. And I seem to be assured that if you do try, they will do their part to help you. Yes, your Aunt Rachel and Uncle Tom are up there too. You seem to have quite a family gathering up there. They're all okay and taking care of one another and watching over you. There's no lack of love up there. It is okay. They understand. And you know what? They're not in those bodies anyway. So connect with them how it feels right for you. They're here for you and they love you very much. You wrote Nana a song. Do you sing? When you sing it, they listen. They want you to sing and be happy. Being happy is the best way you can honor them, share their memories, and remember them with a smile.
That's really awesome, Jamie. I think that's beautiful. Lots of other people would like to get a reading. So let's see if we
Yes,
can
she does.
disconnect and move on. It's a beautiful reading. I agree, Sam. Mariah, I'm sure you can hear her. Okay.
We thank your family for their visitation today. I'm picking up on another person. This seems to be a woman, I would guess maybe in her late 20s or early 30s. She has blonde hair. It seems as if she was very thin when she passed. I'm wondering if the blonde hair was not something she was able to keep during part of her lifetime, but she has it currently. Kind of like I keep seeing flashes between her having hair and being without hair. So it's kind of like she may not have had hair at the end, but her hair, when she had it, was a beautiful blonde, and it has been restored to her in her afterlife. Very thin lady at this point, but by the time that she had passed. She has a very loving smile. Um, I get the impression that she's got a couple of children. At least one of them seems to be possibly around that preschool kindergarten age. If this resonates with anybody, please raise your hand. The name that seems to be coming to my mind seems to be like Sarah or Samantha, something of that nature. Um, Possibly Shauna. I see her in a flowered dress, kind of small flowers on it. Main thing I feel from her is concern for her little ones. Not sure if it's resonating with anybody here. I'm not seeing any hands, so if no one is able to recognize who she is, I will just move forward. I'm also picking up on another lady. This lady seems to be a musician, seems to play piano. The name that I'm hearing associated with him is Laura. I don't know if that's her name or a name of someone she's close with, but she plays the piano. Seems to play it very beautifully. I get the impression she may have played piano in a church somewhere, like church piano player or something. May also have given kids piano lessons. I'm not seeing any raised hands at this point. Are there any people in the live that may be resonating with any of that, Hollis?
No, no one's commented anyway.
Okay. Well, then I will move on. I'm picking up on a little boy. I'd say probably maybe about 8 to 10-year-old, possibly as old as 12. Light color hair, what some might call mousy in color, where it's kind of that sort of maybe a brownish, but it looks closer to a blonde type of thing. This boy has a bicycle. The bicycle seems to be blue. At least I see it as a bicycle. It could possibly be one of the ones that is more of a foot bicycle thing, not sure I've got the word for it, scooter type of thing. Because I'm seeing it mostly at the handlebar level and the face. This child seems to like to use it along the edge of the grass and concrete. I'm not sure if the blacktop is driveway or street, but I'm not seeing a sidewalk there. I'm almost wondering if that is part of the passing, like a vehicular accident or something even.
Does any part of this match with anyone? Even if one or two things are wrong? Like the gender, like the age?
I'm also getting a name. I'm not sure if it's related to that boy or to someone else. The name Todd. Todd. So if that resonates with anybody, please let me know.
Jamie, feel into Todd and see if you can tell me more about it.
Name Todd, like I said, I'm not sure that ties to the child. It may be to
Right.
someone related to him or maybe another person. So trying to tap into that further.
Okay.
No, I don't think Todd is actually the child. I think that's another person I'm seeing. That person's a little bit older, probably late teens to early 20s. And kind of has that kind of disheveled hair, what some people would call Muppet hair, where it's kind of just in the face a little bit more like an emo type of hairstyle. And Todd might even be a middle name, not a first name too, so. This young man, I get the sense that he rode motorcycles.
Okay,
Okay.
this sounds like Renee is saying, Todd is my husband, but he's with me. He doesn't ride motorcycles, but we lost our daughter.
Okay. There may be more than one Todd I'm connecting with then.
Maybe. Can you ask Todd how he passed?
I seem to get the sense that it was a vehicular accident also, just like the child that I was seeing. I'm wondering if I was incorrect on the gender of the child. Did your daughter by chance have any type of a bicycle that was blue, or a scooter or trike that would be blue?
Some sort of like riding toy.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Okay. Okay. This man, Todd, I get the sense that he liked to ride and was a little bit more of the adventurous type that didn't always wear a helmet. Okay,
My son,
Bianca.
Bianca says, my son rode on my husband's motorcycle, which was blue.
Okay.
Bianca, is your son on the other side?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Bianca. I get a feeling about Bianca. Do you too, Jamie?
Yes.
But he was 14, but that's okay. But age is
One of those things I'm not always the best at guessing.
and I would also say the reason, Jamie, maybe you don't say any age anymore at all,
Mhm.
because spirits
Yeah.
will show themselves as their favorite age,
Yeah.
and then that's confusing to the sitter.
Yeah. And sometimes it's a case of specific memories and things that they're connecting with at, age points as well. This boy seems like he was a very sweet child.
Feels like his hair color was exactly, says Bianca, you should be able to talk.
Let me
Muted
see.
yourself. There you go.
You you unmuted me and I muted myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the hair color that you said was exact. It was blonde, but it was kind of brown too. Kind of brown
Dark
looking
blonde.
too. Right.
I get the sense that he was the type of child that liked to make friends with everybody he could. He wanted
Yeah.
to be friendly and welcoming. A very sweet,
Yes.
yes, a very sweet spirit about him. And the sense I'm getting from him is that his love for you is so boundless. I get the sense that even at his oldest age, he still would make it a point to give you hugs and kisses. Not the type of kid that was embarrassed by kissing old mom type of thing, or it's like, not in front of my friends, mom, type of deal, but type that was happy to share love with you and knew how much you loved him and still love him. He used to like to ride on your husband's motorcycle.
Yes.
I get the sense that was one of his favorite memories. And he seems to be indicating something that many people who like the motorcycle seem to say is it felt like flying, that feeling, and now able to fly freely. They can get that zoomy feeling when they want to, but they can also be at peace when they want to. Did you recently get something special in memory of him or set up some sort of memorial thing for him?
We got memorial tattoos for his birthday, his dad and I.
Yeah. He seems to be indicating that what you did to honor him, he really appreciates. And he is with us. Did you have any type of thing from him put into the tattoo?
It's actually a Spartan helmet with his initials. He was really into history, especially like the Spartan and Roman
Mhm.
history.
He very much likes it. He loves what you've done. And he's honored in and seems to be, I can't even really put it into words. 'Cause it feels, the sense I'm getting is tears of joy, knowing he's not forgotten, and knowing just how much he is loved. Does he have a sibling, a sister?
Yes, he has a sister.
Yes. He's watching over her. Get the sense she took it a bit hard. He's gonna do his best to help her through. And he knows he's helping her through. I hope this reading has been helpful for you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Jamie. It's beautiful. I'm always amazed at young people that come through. And my heart is always warm for a mama that's lost their baby, even when it's not a baby. It's just
Thank
a
you,
young
guys.
person. Yeah, you're welcome, Bianca. All right. There you go, Jamie. Think you got another one in you?
I believe so. The person that I'm seeing now seems to be, I'm seeing them as a bride. So I'm not sure if this was someone who died right around their wedding time or was engaged and passed on. But I'm seeing this woman in bridal attire. So if that resonates with anybody,
Or maybe it was like her thing.
yes, it may have been her favorite moment as well. She seems to have blue eyes, as best as I'm able to see. Dress is rather full skirting to it. And the hair seems to be a blondish colored. I would guess, based on what I'm able to see, probably like a someone who'd be more of like the Celtic heritage or Nordic heritage, in that based on complexion, where it's that light complexion and light hair color and blue eyes. And I'm seeing the shoes that she was wearing as really, really shiny, like possibly like a diamondy type of rhinestoning or something on them.
I'm almost wondering if this person is like seeing someone else's wedding. Like they're trying to
That
validate.
could
So if you
be,
just got married or you were wondering if your mom's seen your wedding, it sounds like your wedding dress. Speak
yeah,
up.
yeah. That could be because I'm also sensing some sort of a grandmother figure, who she seems to be a little bit frail, I would say, in her sitting.
Sounds like my Sibin said possible.
Siobhan
Sounds like
says
my her name's
possible,
Siobhan. Okay, sounds like
possible.
my cousin and I was just at the place she got married at.
Okay, that
You mean
makes
you were
sense.
at like your grandmother's place she got married or your mother's place or something? Is that what you mean? I'm gonna
Your
bring you up.
cousin has crossed over.
There you go. Yeah. Siobhan, you can speak now.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So your cousin has passed over, and you were recently at the place that she had gotten married.
Yeah, and she has blonde hair, blue eyes.
Okay, that makes perfect sense then. Um, she wants you to know that she is watching over you and can see what's going on. Yeah, yeah. It's like, if there's any more clarity, or hey, hi there. Type of, um, her passing relatively recent.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. She definitely remembers that place and knows that you were thinking of her when you went there.
Mhm.
She's given you a number of signs, not just this here, but I believe that there's also been some songs. And I get the feeling that her thing has been sometimes been birds.
Okay. Yeah, I've
But
seen a lot of birds lately, actually.
okay, that makes sense then. She's reaching out to you, letting you know that she is watching over you. Are you in the process of changing careers or changing jobs or something?
I start a new job on Monday.
Okay. Because the message I was getting is you got this. So she'll help you
Okay.
with getting acclimated and everything. And there's also a sense of being proud of you.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
You may.
Are you able to feel anyone with her right
I seem to pick up on an older lady. Um, I seem to pick up on an older lady that was present right when I was seeing her. Um, this lady seems a bit frail and
now? Yeah.
but they're together
Okay.
and they both are happy and at peace. A sense of contentment, I think, is the word I would use. The elder woman seems to exude a sense of pride, as well as a sense of satisfaction. I think both pride in you as well as satisfaction of a life well lived.
Okay, good.
I hope this has been helpful for you.
It has. Thank you.
And we thank them for their visit today. Does the name Paul resonate with anybody? Tracy?
Tracy says yeah. I'll try to find her. Yeah, I wouldn't always wait for exact matchups, Bianca. So I'm glad you spoke up because mediums are like scientifically studied and we're actually only about 70% accurate. Like the best, like Tyler Henry, 75%, 75%. Like even like professionals. So we get stuff wrong. Tyler Henry even says that. Go listen. He says we get stuff wrong. We misinterpret it, we misunderstand. So never wait for exact. That's silly. Don't do that. All right, Tracy. Something I forget the name.
Hi, I'm Tracy. Yeah, Paul's my
Oh,
partner.
that's your partner,
Yeah.
Paul. Okay.
Seemed to hear the name Paul, and then I was hearing, I'm here.
Sorry, he's not in spirit though.
Well, this person is saying I'm here, so I don't know. Is there someone that your partner lost that would be calling out to him? Maybe a brother or a friend?
Well, we lost someone. We did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
He could be calling out, sending a message about Paul for me to Paul.
Yes, I think sometimes it was like what I was getting is I'm here. I think sometimes they will send a specific name or phrase to help someone identify who.
Yeah.
Did the person you lost, did they by chance have difficulty with their breathing or when they passed?
Yes,
Because I'm definitely feeling the pressure right in the chest region there.
Yeah.
The message that I seem to be getting is that they're okay
Mm-hmm.
and that they want you to continue to live your lives
Mm-hmm.
as happy and loving as possible and not to take anything for granted.
Yeah.
And when you remember them and share stories, I get the feeling that this person may have been a bit of a prankster or a jokester because
Yeah.
they seem to say that they want you to remember them and share as many laughs as possible about them.
Yes.
So you may even have had a little bit of the electronic flickers and things like that.
No, not as such. No, I've not noticed.
But well, if you do, you'll know who to blame or
Yeah.
attribute it to, credit.
Yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, they seem to be exuding such an energy of peace. I get the sense that though they may have been a bit of a jokester, they may not have had all the peace that they would have liked when they were on this side,
Yes, that's right.
but they have peace now.
Good. That's good.
I hope this is helpful for you.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Jamie. Well done. It's it's not always easy to do readings on the fly like this. Just gonna say. So I'm glad you did this, Jamie. And I just want to say that you guys can book with Jamie at any time for a private. Sometimes spirits don't come through. Like if you keep coming to our lives, but your spirit's not coming through, you might want to just like think about it for a minute. Were they a private person? Because sometimes private people won't come through. Or if they do, they'll come through very sort of subtle. Um, and then it's just they would rather not have this is being broadcasted. So if they wouldn't be comfortable on stage, they may not come through as a reading. So you can book with JamieAngel at that link. And hopefully your spirit will come through. And there's all kinds of other events. There's probably be some more lives next week. I might go live this weekend again, but I'm probably going to do astrology charts because people are requesting that. And then there's an event Sunday, which is to celebrate the holiday known as Mabon, which is an event. We'll have like group readings, we'll have ritual, music, and community. We'll be honoring what we call the harvest season, because this is sort of the end of summer, right? And so that's what it is. It's called Mabon. It's a free event on Sunday, 5:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. All the time zones are listed in the event. So hopefully you guys can make to that. We will be having group readings. I think most of us will be there. I'm not sure about Sarah. She's recovering from strep throat, so give her a break. And then the following Sunday, we're having a group community prayer. So if you have someone that you need prayers sent out to or something like that, please tune in. That'll be next Sunday. That's also a free event. And look for our lives during the week. We all do a live where you can get to know us, see what our style of reading is, what works for you. Sarah will be back as soon as her throat feels better. And in the meantime, does anyone have any questions? Anything you want to add, Jamie?
Just if you're interested in booking, I do have some availability over the next few days, so I look forward to talking with you more individually.
Yeah. A full reading is, much more in depth. more evidence, more messages. You can ask questions, of course. And all the readings at Psychic Insights are guaranteed. Okay, so if you walk away and you're completely dissatisfied, just let the reader know or let me know, and we'll refund you or give you a coupon for a different reading with somebody else or whatever we can do to make it up for you. Okay, so that's the beautiful thing. And that's what Psychic Insights is all about, is making it safe and healing for you. That's our intention. Okay, so if there's no more questions or anything else, I wish you all a beautiful evening. The astrology readings are astrology death readings, Terry. And I'll probably post an event and I'll say, post your circle chart here. I'll probably also be doing that in our sister group, Mystical Connections. Okay. And I just kind of do like live, although I don't know if I have that much time this weekend. It might have to be next week. Okay. So I'm going to just look at your circle chart, give you a mini reading, and then move on to the next person. But I do natal chart readings. I do death chart readings, which is a unique astrology reading. That's like where I take the astrology of the death of the person and I help you understand why that death happened at that time, what it's supposed to do for you, and how it will help you. Okay. So there's a live in the group. You could just search astrology death reading. Tons of reviews, tons of people like, wow, and tons of lives all about it. Okay. You can always just ask a question. Send me a message. Okay. All right. Good night, friends. It was wonderful seeing you all. May you have a blessed night. Okay, Bianca, I look forward to it. It's my favorite reading to do. Good night, everyone.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.